welcome back to my channel, Adventures with Amirah. Today we are setting sail on the Disney Dream. We are so excited. We're going to Nassau and Castaway Cay over Easter weekend. You have to be completely vaccinated to board a Disney ship, and then they also test you for COVID in the parking lot before they even allow you on. So you can do most of your check-in and your documentations online. We had to scan copies of our vaccination cards for them to upload. They use something through Disney called Safe Passage, which is a partnership through one of the healthcare services. And then they had COVID testing kits in the parking lot with people that tested it. And what you do is you wait in your car until you get an email saying if your party is clear or not to travel, which we were, thank goodness. My son has had a little bit of a runny nose and stuff because of allergies being so bad. So of course I was getting a little bit paranoid. I was like, hopefully it's just allergies. I mean, the pollen in Florida has been dreadful, so we were happy to know we were all good on that front. It took us probably about 25 minutes to get our test results because we could barely get a signal in the garage. We're with AT&T, which I've never had AT&T not work in the 20 years we've had AT&T cell phone service, so I don't know if it was just, you know, a cloudy day and they were having issues, or I'm not sure, but we had to keep like updating our email to get the information in. At first I was, like I said, worried that maybe something was wrong with our test. Now when we came off the elevator, they didn't check us then, but I saw another family come in. I felt so bad for them. Obviously we live down here, so it wasn't that far to drive in, but I can imagine flying here and then you find out you have COVID and they cancel your whole cruise and they give you a credit for your party to come back at a later sailing date. But there was a family behind us and they had a little girl that was probably about 3 and she had tested positive. And they were saying she's not even sick, like none of us have been sick. And of course they couldn't sail, so I felt so bad for them. The little girl was crying, I think, because she was scared, you know, and then they can't go on the cruise and everything. So we kind of had that in our head that it may be a possibility for us, but it wouldn't have been as hard on us because we can just drive back home and come in a different day. I can't imagine. When we lived in Colorado, we used to fly in to do Disney cruises. We would fly into Miami or fly into Orlando and come over to Port Canaveral. So I know what a headache that is, and I felt so bad for them. I hope they had travel insurance if they had flown in, because that would definitely help. And then once you get that, you just get out and come on into the port. They do take you through security. I'll insert a clip of that for you guys as well. And then after that, you don't even go to the registration desk anymore. If you checked in and loaded everything online, when you get here, they give you a port arrival form and they scan that throughout the process of you checking in for your ship. And then you just go straight on through to board. I mean, it was very interesting that they don't even have to have you stop in the lobby or anything like that. They can do pictures for you if you're interested. We probably should have done one, but we were so excited to get on the ship, and it did take a while. Like the process to check in, they said that our port arrival time was 1:30, and they do not allow you to come really any sooner than that. And the traffic is backed up so much with people checking in anyway. I do have a tip for you guys. Just park on level 2. You're like, oh, I can get up to level 3. Just park on level 2. It's only one level up to take the little entrance way across the parking lot, but I wish that we had done that because we ended up on level 5 and it took a while to get back on the elevator to get back down to where we needed to be. So I'll tell you that, got ahead of time to just park on level 2 when there's lots of spaces. We just did our muster drill, which is so great because we were able to do that in our stateroom. That's basically the safety drill for those of you who have not cruised before. All you do now is scan your station with your phone to show that you did check in. And then you can go watch it right from the comfort of your own room on your TV, with your entire party. It's a lot easier that way than going and being in a huge auditorium with other people. So we really, really prefer this way and hope that they keep this even after things clear up a bit. I think this is just a great way to do the safety drill because you can really pay attention more and there's not, you know, babies that are crying and stuff like that. So I really like that. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that once you get on the ship, they greet you. Now, somebody did try to send us to check in for our muster drill station right then. They said, oh, go to level 4 and then you need to check in and your K, which is on your port arrival sheet. But when we got up there to go to that level, the guy was like, you can go check into your room first. So we did that so that we could go ahead and eat, and then we just went back to the muster station to scan our code and then come back and watch it from the room just now. And it was after 4 when we did that. We still haven't done our sail away yet. They said online it would be 3:45. I know normally it's around 5 something. I think this is our 4th or 5th Disney cruise. So I already knew ahead of time it would be a little later than that, but it's really contingent upon how many people they have testing and if their test results are slowed down with the Safe Passage website. But anyway, I'm going to be taking you guys around the ship today. This is day 1 of our trip and show you some of the things they have going on. Right now, I'll insert a clip of what we ate when we got on the ship. Cabanas is the big buffet that's on deck 11. We are on deck 10, which is great because it's only 1 flight of stairs up to get to the buffet. I'll try to show you an itinerary by the time this video series is done so I can show you what we have going on each day. I'll take screenshots if it's only on the app, I'm not sure. That's another thing, if you don't have a cell phone in your party, I really feel it's unfortunate for people that have younger kids or older people that maybe don't use cell phones. Like my mother-in-law, she only has a flip phone, so she wouldn't be able to use the Disney Navigator app, and they really rely on that a lot. The good news is you can use the Wi-Fi within the ship to text each other in your party, but what if you don't have a phone? So that's what I think about, because my kids, my daughter's in 7th grade and she just got a phone. So when they were younger, they didn't have phones, so I worry about that with people not being able to communicate with their party, especially with children, because they used to have the little wave phones, I think they were called, that they would give out for the kids, and they don't do that anymore. So that is something to keep in mind if you're cruising soon. And they may bring those back eventually, but as of right now, they don't have them. As I said, we're on the Easter sailing, so we're in April. Maybe by summer they may have some of that stuff back. We did get on and go straight up to Cabanas. Now I think that you can eat in the sit-down restaurants, but I don't know what the hours are because we didn't have our app loaded at that time to be able to see if they were open. Cabanas closed at 3:45 today and we got there about 3. So I'll show you some clips of what we had to eat. Alright, so we've just boarded the ship and we are eating at Cabanas. It's a little after 3. They still have food out, I think, until 3:45. I went ahead and got some of their shrimp, and then this is a lamb chop. It looks delicious. I also wanted to try some of their roast beef that they had out. They had some pretty rare pieces if you guys prefer yours a little bit more rare. And then this was an interesting salad. I think those are pine nuts on top, which I love, so I'm interested to try this. They do have plenty of green apples on board, which are supposed to be great for motion sickness, so we shall see, because I definitely get motion sick pretty easily. I was even sick by the time we got to the port, and it's only about a 40-minute drive from our house. And then I got us some carrot cake and a fruit salad. My son got the grilled chicken, and it looks like a lamb chop as well. My daughter had chicken fingers and mac and cheese, but she's already done eating. And then my husband got the grilled steak. And we also got a date and pecan cupcake. All right, you guys, I'll check back in soon.